Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey, here once again with another video on Arrow Season 8. So they've actually released a new trailer for Arrow Season 8. We've all been waiting for this. I think most of us feel it's about 2 weeks overdue, but let's just watch it now because, wow, it is amazing.
The only way that this is bearable for me is if I am certain my sacrifice, my death, will protect the people I love. There is a crisis coming.
We're facing the destruction of pretty much everything.
Good luck.
Nice of you to show up.
This is the night that we have been waiting for.
This city will be ours.
Less talking, more fighting. Indiana Jones made this look way more fun.
History is repeating itself.
Oliver?
Hi, Mom.
So yeah, wow, as I was saying, I wasn't lying, it is amazing. And if that doesn't raise your hype levels for this season of Arrow, I do not know what the hell is wrong with you. Like, what the hell's going on with you if you don't think that's extremely exciting. But of course, leave all of your various opinions on this trailer in the comments section down below as we go through it and break it down. Interested to see what you guys are most excited about and what caught your eye the most. Let me know in the comments section down below. And of course, if you're going to enjoy the video and we're just excited by that trailer and are excited for Arrow Season 8, which starts in 3 weeks, I think it is, why not drop a like on the video to show that support and hype. Now, one quick thing to mention before we actually get into the trailer breakdown, they did release news today that a new show or a spin-off from Arrow is in development. And there will be a backdoor pilot in episode 9 for this season. A backdoor pilot, for those that don't know, is basically like a show within a show. You'll understand when you watch it. And there's been like The Office did and stuff like that. But this backdoor pilot will be for a show starring Mia, Laurel, and Dinah. So it seems like it's going to be set in the future, obviously. First thoughts on this, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I would have preferred a present day show, like set in 2019 or 2020, or even a couple of years after that, if they were going to do a spin-off, because I don't think Mia's that great of a character at the moment. She was arguably probably the worst one out of that trio from the future last season. But season 8, this season, could improve the character by leaps and bounds and make her one of my favorite characters. You never know, that could happen. So I have to wait till season 8 starts airing before I give my full judgment on that spin-off. But at the moment, I think they could have gone a better direction, but what are your thoughts on that? But yeah, straight into the trailer. So the opening shots of this trailer should be reminiscent with people, especially if you've rewatched season 1 lately. But like Oliver in the window and even at the nightclub are straight up nods to the pilot episode back in season 1, which I thought was great. Like the window one especially, like that's straight up with like the lighting and everything, which is weird because, well, not weird, but I guess a bit funny because episode 1 was so different than the rest of the season. Like they went for a bit of a different tone and a bit of a different style, which is the case with a lot of pilot episodes. But I think it's cool that they had that nod back to that thing. I thought that was really nice. But speaking of nods, we should get a plethora of them throughout the season, but especially in episode 1, because episode 1 is meant to be like a straight up like dedication or like basically a straight up nod to season 1, which I'm really happy to see. And there's a lot of different things in this trailer which look like to be from episode 1, which are straight from season 1. But we do hear Oliver saying, "The only way this is bearable for me is if I am certain my sacrifice, my death, will protect the people I love. There is a crisis coming." Now, I've just put down here in my notes, initiate hype, which I think is probably the best couple of words to use there. It will be, like, obviously, that's going to be the thing that spurs Oliver on, because if Oliver's going to go through everything here, everything that he's going to go through this season, which we get a snippet of, or a sneak peek of throughout the trailer, there's got to be, like, a reason for it. Like, sort of like an end goal. Like, Oliver's a good guy, but going through, all of this without you knowing or why you're doing it, it could just feel like a bit worthless. But he knows why he is doing it and everything like that. Obviously, we do see the picture of Felicity and baby Mia as well. But it's not just them, obviously. It's pretty much everyone else that Oliver has known and loved, which includes the people we've seen on the show, as well as the people from the other shows and stuff like that as well. But yeah, it should definitely be something that we see Oliver struggle with throughout at least the early parts of this season, and maybe towards the end, when I guess you could say his time is coming. Now, we do get a Deathstroke mask in the future. Now, this isn't that surprising. We saw it in the one from Comic-Con, but it's one of the Deathstroke gang's masks. But we can actually see Mia firing a bow and arrow with a nice looking possible Deathstroke suit in the background. I was like, okay, is that a new Deathstroke suit? And I was like, it looks like even to be like a newer type of suit as well. And then later in the trailer, we actually see John Diggle Jr., played by Charlie Barnett, I think his name is. And he's in the suit, so obviously he's the leader of the Deathstroke gang, which we found out last season, and well, he's dressing up as Deathstroke. Wonder if there's any Wilsons part of this gang, or there was a Wilson and stuff like that. That's a bit not too happy about that. But it will be interesting to see if this is the thing for the entire thing in the future, and I guess how it leads into this possible backdoor pilot and where that show would go from. I don't know, that's why I have my hesitations about it, because I don't know where they would necessarily go, and also how they would set it up as well. But we'll wait and see. I don't want to talk about it too much. This is about what we're seeing in this trailer. Now, we do have Oliver falling in water here with chains, which, as I was saying before, there's going to be a lot of nods to season 1. I'm pretty sure this is a nod to season 1 in, was it the finale or just the last handful of episodes when Malcolm Merlyn had him chained up and had the big fan, all the lights going on and stuff like that. I think this is pretty much that. I think he was shirtless in that scene though, but he's wearing a white shirt here. Maybe it was a bit cold and Stephen Amell needed to wear a shirt. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure this is a nod to season 1, or just a very coincidental scene that looks like a nod. Now, in this trailer, we do see that Thea is back, and that's basically going to be surprising for people that didn't hear the news. That, I talked about about a month ago or something, but was confirmed about a week ago, I think it was. So Thea is back, and Talia al Ghul is back as well, which I thought was pretty cool and very surprising. It was surprising when we had her back last season in season 7, but see her back here is pretty cool, especially with the setting that looks like it's going on down here. Now, we did see the head lady of the Thanatos Guild, who is called Athena. I think it's Athena, that's her name. So that could have been her that we see them fighting, but based off the way that the trailer is edited and stuff like that, it does look like it is Thea versus Talia al Ghul. Not sure how that's set up, because then later in the trailer we do see Talia al Ghul working with Oliver and Thea, unless that fight is after, maybe Talia al Ghul betrays them. I'm not too sure. As I said, trailers can be edited differently and not chronologically, so I have to wait and see what happens there. But it did look like they were in Nanda Parbat, or somewhere in that vein, somewhere similar, a similar style of setting. Wouldn't surprise me if they're in Nanda Parbat, considering the whole Thanatos Guild thing and also Talia al Ghul being there. But we do see Talia, Oliver, and Thea, as I was saying before, at a tomb or ruins of sort. Very The Mummy or Indiana Jones-esque. It would be interesting to see what they're looking for. There's a scroll or something on top of whatever is there. I don't think they're looking for the scroll. It's probably whatever is under that. But yeah, this looks like a very exciting and a bit of a different episode. Now, we do get a quick shot of a Green Arrow, might I say, as versus a Dark Archer, probably from episode 1, because season 1. Now, is this Oliver Green Arrow versus maybe a Tommy Dark Archer, or is it still Malcolm Merlyn again? We did give, in the beginning, we had Tommy giving Oliver maybe a bit of a dirty look in the nightclub. So it wouldn't be too surprising if maybe he's Malcolm Merlyn. No, he's not Malcolm Merlyn. He is the Dark Archer in episode 1, but Malcolm's in episode 1 as well, so that's important to remember. So it could be either one of them. Now, we do have Katana returning. We knew this. We knew that the actress was back, and that Tatsu Yamashiro, the character, was back, but we weren't too sure if it was going to be Katana or just going to be her in, I guess, civilian clothing. But as we can see here, she's got the mask and everything, so it is Katana. This is in the Hong Kong episode, where you got a couple of shots of that in this trailer, Oliver lying on a bed. I'm pretty sure that was the Hong Kong episode, because it's got a different filter on it. But I can't wait to see what the different styles of episodes they go for. It should be very, very interesting. Now, we do get a quick shot of Lila, obviously Diggle's wife. I wonder if they're going to do anything with Harbinger, and because if you know about Crisis, Lila Michaels is Harbinger, who's a big thing in Crisis. So I wonder if they're going to do anything with that, or there's just a nod to it. It'll be interesting. Well, at least we know she's in this season, so they might do something with it, but that's for us to wait and see. And then we actually have Oliver saying history is repeating itself, which is then when we hear his mother Moira Queen, and it looks to be in the same type of scene as the one in the pilot episode back in season 1, where Moira goes to the hospital and first sees Oliver, and he has like all the scars on his back and stuff like that. That's what it seems like, and with the whole history is repeating itself, really, from the certain scenes we see in regards to the episode 1 stuff, that makes complete sense. But I wonder if it's like that's just Oliver in episode 1 says that because he's reliving all these things that he experienced. Or maybe there's going to be different scenarios where history does repeat itself. Maybe like different episodes that recreates history from certain times in Oliver's life, maybe, but with like different people, like different versions of people and stuff like that. That'll be interesting. I don't know if necessarily they'll do that every episode, but I think it's just maybe what Oliver's thinking in episode 1 because, well, it does look like history is repeating itself with just a couple of different things going on there and a couple of changes. But yeah, guys, that trailer was really great to watch, and I'll probably watch it again a couple of times over the next couple of weeks. But if you enjoyed the video, it would be awesome if you could drop a like on it to show your support. Let me know in the comments section down below your various opinions on the trailer, what caught your eye, what would you like the most, and all that. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.